We're going to be getting started in just a minute. Please tap the screen. Show the love. Divine Rising. Divine Rising, Divine Rising. We're going to be discussing unlocking your abundance, the power of the root chakra in prosperity. The part that the root chakra plays in your prosperity, and we're going to be discussing how to unlock that abundance in that root chakra. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to get started in just a minute. Let's set the space. Just clears the space just a little bit. Welcome. Tap the screen, show the love. Thank you for joining me. We're going to be talking about the root chakra and its part in unlocking your abundance. I'm going to get started in just 1 minute. We're going to open up with a chakra prayer in just a minute. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tap the screen, show the love. See who's on yet. Any of my subscribers on yet? We're going to do a couple of new things today. This is a new in our series. We've been laying the groundwork for this series. And so we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to continue our talk on chakras. If you want to know more about your chakras, if you're familiar with your chakras, welcome, welcome. We're going to be talking about unlocking your abundance, the power of your root chakra in prosperity. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. Please tap the screen, show the love. We're going to get started in just a minute. This live, like all my lives, are about the chakras. We only discuss chakra energies here. If you're interested in your chakras, if you're interested in energy, you're interested in how to raise your vibration, this is definitely the live for you. So let's just tap the screen. We're going to get started now. Welcome, everyone, welcome. Let's start with our chakra prayer, just to set the mood, set the space. You can place your hands either down to receive energy from the earth, or place your hands up to receive energy from divine source. Okay? And let's begin. Divine source, I come to you with an open heart and humble spirit, seeking your divine light and love to flow through me. I ask for your guidance and support as I align my chakras, embracing my true essence. Ground my root chakra in the earth's energy, providing me with stability and security, helping me release any fears or doubts as I may feel safe and connect to my body and this plane of existence. Strengthen my sacral chakra to embrace my creativity and passion. May I honor my desires and experience joy in my emotions. Empower my solar plex chakra with divine radiant light, igniting my personal power and confidence. Help me stand strong in my truth and take action with courage, believing in my abilities. Open my heart chakra, filling it with unconditional love and compassion. Help me to love myself and others deeply. Release any pain or resentment that blocks my capacity to connect. Clear and strengthen my throat chakra, allowing me to express my truth with clarity and grace. Guide me to speaking authentically and listen deeply. fostering meaningful connection in all my relationships. Illuminate my third eye chakra with divine wisdom, granting me insights and clarity. Help me to trust my intuition and see beyond illusions, connecting me to the higher truths of the universe. Open my crown chakra to receive your divine guidance, enlightenment. Connect me with divine source of all things in my higher self, embracing the oneness of all that is. May all experience my love and light as I align my chakras and allow divine flow guide me in this earthly journey, empowering my true self in every moment. That is our chakra prayer. I hope it resonates with someone in their journey. We're going to move directly into our tapping session. I used to do this tapping session. Just appreciate you, Broken Twin. I used to do this tapping session just for my subscribers, but I decided to bring it out into the larger audience, that those who are willing to work on their chakras may have a quick way of clearing and balance their chakras. Your chakras are where you hold a lot of trauma, or hold a lot of energy. And so we do a lot of work to clear those chakras so that we may align with our higher self and connect back to divine source. All right. So you can just follow along with me. It's a very easy tapping session. All right. If you're not familiar with tapping, EFT is a way of triggering your meridian lines in your body, so that they are open and clear. All right. I don't know if you're familiar with tapping. You see people doing this sometime, but we apply it to our chakra. So we're going to start with our root chakra. All right. You can either tap at the base of your spine, just gently with your hand, or you can bounce. Okay. All right. And as you tap at the base of your spine, say, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, as you bounce or tap at the root of your spine. Okay. Welcome, Nicole. We're doing a tapping session. I know you're familiar with this. We used to do this a lot before. All right. So we're going to move to our sacral chakra. Our sacral chakra is 2 inches below our navel. Take either one hand or two hands and just gently tap there. Tap there as you repeat, I feel, I feel, I feel. Okay. Christina, it's been a long time. How are you doing, Christina? I feel. Okay. Now, we're going to move to our solar plex chakra, which is just above the navel, about 2 inches above the navel. Taking the tip of your fingers, you want to tap there, and you're going to say, I do. 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 And then we're going to move up to our heart chakra, right in the center of our chest, still taking our 2 fingers, and we're tapping there, and we're saying, I love. I love, I love, I love, I love. Divine rising. We're doing a tapping session, a quick tapping session. I love, all right? Then we're going to move to our throat chakra and tap gently there. This is an EFT technique that we use with our chakras. And as we do that, we say, I speak, I speak, I speak, I speak, I speak, I speak, I speak. Then we move to our third eye, gently tapping on our third eye. It's an EFT technique that we use with our chakras, and we say, I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. Okay. And lastly, we're going to do our crown chakra. And as we tap on our crown chakra, we're going to say, I understand, I understand, I understand, I understand, I understand, I understand. Okay, that was an EFT technique. We're going to start doing that more and more because it's important that we work on our chakras if we are to reach our higher state of being, our higher self, that we clear our chakras. That is a quick way to clear them. All right. Please tap screen, show the love. Divine rising, divine rising. All right. So we finished our chakra prayer and we did our tapping. We're going to get into our talk. We're talking today about unlocking your abundance, the power of the root chakra in prosperity. Thank you for the gift. We're talking about unlocking abundance and the power of the root chakra in prosperity. All right. Let me get my notes up really quickly. So the root chakra is associated with the color red. All right. Red is a frequency. We're not actually talking about the color. That's just how we perceive this reality. Red is a frequency. All right. The root chakra has a frequency. All right. And it's associated with the color red, which is that frequency. All right. It symbolizes your vitality, your strength, and being grounded to this plane of existence. You can already tell what part it plays in your prosperity. All right. If you don't have a very secure root chakra, it's going to be very difficult for you to prosper. If you don't have stability and balance in your life, it's hard for you to prosper. So you need to strengthen that root chakra to draw that stability into your life. The root chakra governs our relationship with the physical world and our ability to attract our desires. We speak of attraction. We talk to chakras and energy. We don't speak of manifestation. You can't make anything. You don't have enough energy to make anything. Maybe you every now and then, you get a burst of energy and you're able to manifest something, but normally you can't make anything. You require energy to attract things. You can't make money. You can't make people love you. You can't make anything. You don't have enough energy. You really don't, but you can attract things into your life. You can attract prosperity. You can attract relationships. And by clearing your chakras, you learn how to attract things in your life. When this chakra is balanced, when the root chakra is balanced, you're going to feel anchored and secure and ready to face life challenges. Think about this. As life push against you, if you don't have a good security, a good grounding, you're going to go back. All right. But when you're grounded with the root chakra, you feel more stable and you can respond to life a little bit better. Please tap screen, show the love. We're talking about unlocking your abundance, the power of the root chakra, and what part it plays in your prosperity. If this chakra is blocked or unbalanced, you'll feel insecure, anxiety, and be very financially unstable, or financially unstable. Should be unstable. All right. Let me give you a case in point. If you are not feeling comfortable, let's talk about it like this, right? You can give a lot of people as much money as they need, and they still will be broke. They still will live in lack. It is people out here who are making really good money, who are very financially successful and living from paycheck to paycheck. All right? As fast as it comes, as fast as it goes. They are worse off than people who don't have much, because it's not what you have, it's what you do with it. It is never about what you have, it's what you do with it. I know families personally. One family put all their children through school. The second family could barely make it. And they both worked both of the men, both of the fathers worked at the same exact job, making the same exact money. All right? So why would that be? One had a very secure root chakra and was grounded, and the other one had an unbalanced root chakra. The connection between the root chakra and prosperity. Just as a tree requires a strong root system to grow tall and flourish, individuals need a stable root chakra to build wealth and achieve their goals. I have a tree. I know a tree in my yard, right? I have two trees, right? One tree is beautiful, beautiful, all right? It is growing, it is flourishing, and it's amazing, all right? The other tree, planted at the same time, right, struggles. It looks horrible. Leaves are weak, the branches are sparse, and it's all about the root system. One tree has a bad root system and it's not tapping into the correct nourishment. We get our nourishment from the planet, okay? We get our being from being here, right? When you're tapped into a strong foundation, you flourish, you grow. That's the importance of that root chakra in your journey. Where we at 42? Please tap the screen, show the love. We're talking about unlocking your abundance and the power of the root chakra and a strong root chakra, how that relates to your prosperity and your abundance. I'm offering a root chakra balancing kit. The link is in the description. This kit consists of, I have these three on for a reason, all right, because we did a transit, and these are the chakras that we're working with. If you're not a subscriber, you probably don't know the work that we do in our transit. Divine Rising, ready to win. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about the root chakra, but I was explaining that in the kit that I'm offering, the link is in the description, you have the root chakra, all right, and we have frankincense oil and red jasper to strengthen your root chakra. I'll get back to this in a minute, but that link is in the kit for strengthening that root chakra, okay? I have these particular colors on because we did a transit, and our transit guided us to working with our heart chakra, our solar plex chakra, and our root chakra. So that's why I'm wearing these particular ones today. If you're not familiar with our transit work, it's where we use the movement of the planets in my subs, and we work on particular chakras with meditations and affirmations. All right. This is what we do here. If you're wondering what we do here, we work with our chakras here. We raise our chakras, we clear our chakras so we can reach our highest vibration. So today we're exclusively talking about unlocking the abundance and the power of the root chakra in your prosperity. And what part does that play in your prosperity? All right. I mentioned earlier about the two trees in my yard. One is tapped in to a good root system. It is flourishing. It is growing. It is beautiful. The other tree is a pain in my ass. All right. Because it looks horrible. They were both planted at the same time. One just happened to be planted in a poor rooted system. It's a big tree, so I can't take it out now, but I watch it every year and it just doesn't flourish. It doesn't just prosper. I don't know if hugging it will work. All right. That tree is not tapped in to a very good root system. Okay. So we need to understand the importance of the root chakra in being stable and secure. And that's how it directly relates to our prosperity. Let's move on. Attraction of desires. The root chakra is the starting point for attraction. When you are connected to this energy center, your ability to attract abundance increases. You become more in tune with your needs, and desire will help you set clear intentions and take action towards achieving them. If you ask somebody what they wanted, most people would say they want to be rich. They want money. They want prosperity and abundance. But if you go a little deeper, and you ask, what do they really want? They want a decent place to live. They want maybe a nice car, or they want, maybe enough food to eat. So it's not really about money. It's not really about money that they want, right? You have to be clear on what you desire. This is what the root chakra helps you determine. What is the true nature of your desire? The universe does not speak in vagueness. It does not speak in subtleties, okay? On things that are unclear, right? You have to be focused and clear on exactly what you need. And a strong root chakra is going to enable you to be really focused in the things that you need and you desire. They are not so broadly explained. How much money do you need? Oh, I want all the money in the world. Okay? That's too vague. When you're working on that root chakra, when you balance that root chakra, you really get a clear understanding of what your needs and your desires are, so you can focus more directly on that. You can pinpoint that. And that has a greater likelihood of drawing that thing that you desire into your life. A lot of times we are way too vague on what we desire and what we want. We speak in broad strokes and generalities, as opposed to really narrowing down, focus on our desires in our root chakra. Balancing your root chakra, working with your root chakra will help you determine the things that you truly need in your life and allow you to focus more directly on that. As they say, a jack of all trades, master of none. You don't know what you want to do. You don't know what you want. And so you're very vague in it. And so the universe responds back in very vagueness. All right. Please tap the screen, share the love. We're talking about unlocking your abundance, the power of the root chakra. We're simply talking about a root chakra kit that will aid you in that journey. All right. The kit actually consists of 3 items. The root chakra kit will be, you'll have this bracelet. You'll apply this frankincense oil to your root chakra, which is at the base of your spine. And you'll carry this red jasper crystal around with you. This will help you clear that root chakra energy, balance that energy. Why do we use particular things like frankincense oil? Check my notes really quickly. Frankincense is going to cleanse your energy and promote inner peace and balance. This is what this oil does. It's going to cleanse that energy and promotes inner peace and balance. You have the red jasper stone. That's going to give you empowerment and stability. You throw this in your pocket. You have your red bracelet on. You rub the frankincense oil on you. And now you are setting the attention to work with that root chakra and strengthen that root chakra. That is, we're going to go through each chakra, but today we're talking about the root chakra and how it can power your prosperity. All right. If you are not familiar with chakras, chakras are where we hold energy, where we hold trauma. When they're unbalanced, as I talked about for the last 3 weeks, when they're unbalanced, when they're blocked, that is forbidding you from achieving the things you desire. Our chakras help us maneuver into this world. It helps us guide. It helps us handle the things that the world does. Life going to keep life and the world going to keep being the world. All right. But you don't have to live in lack. You don't have to live with less. All right. It is a trauma in that root chakra that's keeping you in a state of wantingness, a state of desire. That root chakra is not grounded. So let's move to that second point about the root chakra. The third point, grounding energy. Grounding is essential for prosperity. Being grounded. I keep going back to that tree, them trees. All right. Being grounded, being able to pull the energy. You got to think about it like this, right? The universe does not operate in lack. It operates, your correct state is prosperity. Everything's abundance in the universe. You can have anything you desire, anything you want. All right. Because the universe has plenty of it. All right. You don't have to deal with the limited amount of it. But tapping into that source is going to allow you to achieve the things that you desire. When you are rooted in your physical body and present in the moment, you can make better decisions regarding your finances and investment. Practice grounding techniques. We'll go back to that. But you can be making better decisions when you're grounding and you're paying attention and you're present. A lot of us are missing opportunities because we were not focused. We were not grounded in the moment. We were not connected to our root chakra. So a lot of times we miss the opportunities that present ourselves. We see back in hindsight that we missed a great opportunity because we were not grounded and we were not focused in what we needed to do. Building resilience. A healthy root chakra fosters resilience, enabling you to navigate financial ups and downs with grace. When challenges arise, a strong foundation allows you to bounce back and adapt without losing sight of your goals. You're not going to win every day. There are going to be some losses as you work towards your goals of a prosperity and abundance. But when you're grounded, when that root chakra is secure, right, you can bounce back more quickly. You can bounce back more readily, right, to things that do not always go your way. When you are confident in yourself and you apply for a job, for those that like to work for other people. When you apply for a job, right, and you get turned down, if you are secure and grounded and rooted in your abilities and connected to the divine source, right, it does not phase you. You keep pushing forward. The difference between most people who succeed and most people who fail is the ones who fail don't keep trying. The ones who succeed, you may have only seen their success, but they will tell you they have failed many, many times and they kept getting up. They kept understanding that they are grounded in what they believe and they are grounded in their security of what they're trying to achieve. If you are starting to run a business and you are not hitting the numbers or reaching the people that you want, and you get blown away like an unrooted tree and you chop down and then you move on to the next thing and then you get blown away from that, as opposed to being stable and grounded and secure. This is what the root chakra, a good strong root chakra, allows you to do. Please click on that link in the description. I'm offering a root chakra balancing kit to aid you in your prosperity and your abundance by securing that root chakra, clearing that balance off. We do a lot of work on our chakras. I wanted to focus particularly on each chakra. Today we're talking about unlocking the balance. We're talking about unlocking abundance and how you do that through the root chakra. This is not going to be a long talk. I just wanted to come on and share with you how to unlock your abundance through your root chakra. There are certain things that you can do that keep you focused, keep that chakra open, keep you balanced, that you allow that to propel your growth and how you achieve success in the world. It is crucially important to those that don't have the things that they need or the things that they want out of life to understand that there's a way you can do it. There's a way you can get it done. It is through clearing your chakra and balancing your chakras. And the root chakra is the first journey in that. So there is a small kit, because we do a lot of chakra work here. We usually have a larger kit called our mini chakra kit, but I'm offering a small kit for you to work on to balance your root chakra with red jasper. If you don't have red jasper, frankincense, and a red bracelet. Okay, I have the other ones on because of our transit, but if I was just exclusively working with my root chakra, I would just wear this bracelet. I would carry this around with me, and each day, I will rub frankincense oil on my root chakra. At the base of your spine, I will rub frankincense oil on my root chakra to balance that chakra. It is a kit, Broken Twin. Go to the link. All right. The link is in the description. All right. It's under my link tree, and you'll see it as the first kit there. It is a kit. It is to keep you focused on clearing that root chakra. If you're trying to reach a level of abundance and a level of prosperity, it is in your chakra. The problem is the chakras. The problems that you have been feeling blocked. Just think about it. When you're not reaching something, you're not achieving something, you generally feel blocked, right? That blocked feeling is a true feeling. It is a true response. I'm not able to do something, Baba. I feel blocked. Yes, you are blocked. The block resides in one of your chakras, all right? So I want to give you a step-by-step way of how to achieve things that you desire and want in your life. We did a tapping session, which is just a general clearing of your chakras. Okay? We did our chakra prayer, which is another general clearing of your chakra. We're talking about a specific way, a targeted way to aid you in achieving the things that you desire. We're going to be talking about each chakra today. I'm offering this kit as a way of unblocking your balance by working on your chakra, by drawing that energy in your chakra. As I said earlier, I'm repeating this for those that came in, and we're going to go over it again really quickly. The red jasper is for empowering and stability. You should always, if you're working with your root chakra, get you a red jasper, get the kit, put this in your pocket. Put this in your pocket. Carry this with you. Use this, apply this frankincense oil on your root chakra. Rub this oil on your root chakra, right? To empower that root chakra. This is a cleansing energy, and it promotes inner peace and balance. It secures you. You feel much more secure. As you strengthen your red chakra with the red bracelet, you're going to feel very stable, very secure. This is going to give you the determination. This is going to give you that sense of security that you need to achieve higher things in your life. It always comes down to you. I don't care what position you are in life, what's going on with you in life, a healthy mental attitude and strength and belief in yourself will get you out of anything. And these things are what we call tools to help empower us. Sometimes, just think of it like this, right? Sometimes you get up and you need to achieve something. You need to be focused. You need to work on something, right? And you're not really feeling it. You don't really feel the energy, right? So you get up, you put your bracelet on. Immediately, you're going to start to feel empowered, secure, all right? Because you just set the intention, all right? You just set the intention, okay? So you put your bracelet on, and you're like, okay, and then you put your, as you get dressed, you put your red jasper in your pocket. Some women can put it in that sacred space. Boom. You got your red jasper there. These crystals have subtle energy. They filter the energy of the universe, right? So you have your red jasper. I had a young lady that had, people are wearing crystals around their neck. Everyone's rocking the crystals. Everyone's showing them off as jewelry. Crystals are tools. They're not just jewelry. They're beautiful, but they are tools, right? For subtle energy, for divine energy. All right. So when you put this red jasper in your pocket, you're going to start to feel a little bit more stable, a little bit more secure in your place. All right. Then you turn around and you apply the frankincense oil. Apply it right to the base of your spine where your root chakra is at. Just the ritual of doing this each day is empowering you. It's strengthening you in your journey. It's going to aid you in achieving things. What are you doing now? What are you doing now? All you have dreams. All of you have things you want to achieve. People want to be financially secure. They want to be happy. They want to have a lot of material possessions. They want to do what they came here to do, what they want to do in life. So what are you doing for that? How are you working on that? I asked somebody the other day, how are you raising your consciousness? Oh, I'm meditating, which I knew they're probably not really doing that. Meditation is very hard to maintain a constant practice of meditation. As a matter of fact, meditation actually removes you from this place. Meditation has a tendency to raise your consciousness, so you're not really grounded in this place. You become more of a watcher. You become more distracted or detracted or separated when you meditate a lot. Have you ever noticed if you meditate a lot, you become less part of this physical place? You tend to go more in your spiritual space, which is good. That I'm not saying that's a negative thing. I'm just telling you what meditation does. It tends to separate you more from your physical. Well, we're not even talking about that. We're focused on something else. I know people want to come in and add their information, but I'm sharing a point here. Okay. All right. So meditation actually moves you away from your physicality. All right. You can meditate any kind of way you want. That's not the point of what I'm trying to talk about. All right. The point is, what are you actually doing to raise your consciousness and raise your vibration so you can achieve the things that you want to achieve on this plane of existence? What are your spiritual practice that enable you to achieve the things that you want to achieve in this plane of existence? It is important. We have root chakras for a reason. It is important. These root chakras keep us grounded in this physical place. This root chakra is about keeping us in this physical place. The heart chakra is the bridge to our higher self, but we cannot just ignore our root chakra. I said yesterday that you should eat. Broken twin, you should eat, but you should also fast. Fasting connects you to your higher self. Eating connects you to your present physical self. Eating is important. If you don't believe eating is important, stop eating. If you don't believe air is important, stop breathing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mickey, you're gonna lose your subscription. You're one of my subscribers. Says you're gonna lose your subscription. If you don't think being present in the physical place is important, stop drinking water. Stop eating. Stop breathing. It is important. You're here. You have to maintain your physicality. You have to be happy in your physicality. Okay? Greetings, divine rising, divine rising. I don't just teach reaching your higher self. I teach how to maintain your physical self. And the truth is the more that you have the things that you desire physically, the less you have to worry about them. Can we say that? Does that resonate to people? The more that you have the things that you need physically, the less you have to worry about them. Okay? All right? That gives you more time to work on the spiritual part. How are you going to meditate and your stomach is growling? How does that work? How are you going to, I guess you can get to a level where you're not distracted by certain things. You know, your stomach's growling, your stomach is in your back. You're looking like a whole twig there, sitting there, spiritual, weighing about $150. I don't advocate that. I am big on your spiritual growth, but your physicality is important. Your physical being is important. You need to strengthen your lower chakras that hold you here. A lot of spiritual teachers only emphasize their higher self. Oh, well, seek your higher self. I agree. But we're physical for a reason. We're supposed to experience this reality. We're supposed to experience this reality so we have a physical form for that. Because we're learning lessons. We're learning lessons. When you go to school, as above is below. Let's relate to something that we probably can understand. When you go to school, right? Don't they take a lunch break? Don't they serve breakfast? In inner city schools, they have instituted a program of giving children breakfast because they found out that you learn a lot better when your stomach's not in your back. You can pay a lot more attention when you're not hungry. This is just basic stuff. You're not going to have a whole lot of focus on anything spiritual if you are busting your A on 15 hours at a job, 20 hours at a job, working 5 days a week, and then you only have enough energy to sit down and maybe watch a football game or a basketball game, and then you're back at it Monday. All right? When you achieve the things that you desire and your prosperity flows, right? You're able to take more time and explore your spirituality. I hope that's resonating with someone. Please tap the screen, show the love. When you handle your desire, your physical needs, then you can span yourself more spiritually. You have the time to explore yourself, to question yourself, to become aware of yourself. Hell, you get a little bit more money, you might go be able to see a therapist and wonder why you do the things you do. Examine yourself. All right? So it's always important that we work on our physicality, our presence here. That's why we came up with this kit. We got frankincense oil, red jasper, and with each kit is a crystal, is a bracelet. Kits are very cheap. When we came into this thing, I did a chakra prayer to aid you guys in bringing that energy into your chakra. We did a tapping session. If you wasn't here in the beginning, we did a tapping session that allowed you to use your meridian lines to activate your chakras. Meridian lines are like ley lines on the planet. They're actually channels that connect each part of your chakras. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome. All right. I really want you guys to be prosperous and abundance. You're not walking in your true self. We have left the phase of awakening. We are in the ascension phase. For those that are familiar with Starseed teachings, we are in our ascension stage, our learning stage, how to control energy, how to grow to our higher state. Everything I've been sharing is about clearing those chakras, balancing your chakra, and raising your vibration. So I thought that we needed a little bit more help. So we started a sub-only live where we work with the movements of the planets and the transit. If you're not a subscriber, you should subscribe. We only do it on the movements of the planet. We have another movement coming up. We're not going to do the solar portal. There's a solar portal starting tomorrow. We don't do solar portals. But our next transit is Jupiter sextile Chiron, Mercury enters Sagittarius. I will give you a readout on what crystals, what chakras, and what colors we will be working with. If you're not part of my subscription, you should be part of that. For my subscribers that are here, please make a note. We will be going live at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, going sub at 9 o'clock. We'll be discussing Jupiter sextile Chiron and Mercury enters Sagittarius. We'll be working with those energies to power our growth. Welcome, Angel. Welcome. Thank you. So if you're not a subscriber, you're going to miss that. This is why we wear, you can pick up these bracelets also. To my subscribers, you can pick up these bracelets. We have all the colors. And we generally discuss what colors we're going to be focused on, what chakras we're going to be powering, and we use the bracelets as to set our intention. Okay, we're about setting our intention. People are like, that bracelet don't do nothing, Baba. No shit. Okay, all right. It's about setting the intention. It's about focusing on the chakra, bringing that energy in. To my star seed, you know what this bracelet is? This bracelet is for the 0 point chakra at the base of your skull, at the base of your brain. This is the voice of God. The magenta color is what that meant. And when we say color, I'm talking about frequency and energy. It's what allows you to attach to your ancestors, your higher beings. You're going to get the whole kit. Most people are only going to get, Nicole, they're only going to get 7 other colors. But Nicole is definitely tapped into her higher self, and we're working with, so she's going to get the magenta as part of her kit to aid her in connecting with her higher self. She's had quite a few extraterrestrial experiences. I really want to do a talk on that. She's really tapped into a higher self. Okay, so definitely get those. All right, but I decided to break it down even more. To go step by step because I want to see you guys prosper. I want to see you happy. I want to see you walking in your true self. So I decided to break it down step by step. Okay? So we're looking at the root chakra and unlocking your abundance in the root chakra. I can't do anything more for you. I'm trying to tell you what works. I'm trying to give you something, a tool. that will aid you in your journey. If you wanted to build a house, you probably need a hammer and some nails. Okay? If a doctor was working on you, he probably needs a scalpel. You need a tool. All right? You don't need platitudes. You don't need people promising you things. Take it to the Lord. You need actual tools that are going to set the intention and unlock the energy of your potential. You guys are such divine beings, but life keeps life and things keep happening, and that energy gets blocked up in you. When you're a child, I'm going to tell you like this. When you're a child, you got all these big dreams. You think you can fly. You think you can do this. I'm going to do that. It was always so funny. Remember when you graduate from high school and they sing that song? Who know that song? Children, hold on to your dreams. Believe in love. And love will. You know that song? Remember that? I don't know. They sing it at a lot of high school graduations, right? And they telling you, right? You go out, you like, you guys are, I'm going to take over the world. In a year, I'm going to be a CEO of a company. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. And life be standing there. Life record is 1 billion and oh. Life got it for you. Life said, come on out here with these dreams. Come on out here. Come on out here. Let me see if you can take some of these hands that life going to throw at you. All right? Bop. You can't get into college. Bop. You get a little crappy job. Bop. Right? You get a couple of kids you got to take care of. Bop, 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 bop. And you all on the ropes. You all on the ropes. You being beat. Life is a heavyweight champion. Life is a heavyweight champion. Believe that. We say life keep life, and I'm telling you, life is a heavyweight champion. Undefeated. Undefeated. Life is undefeated. All right? What you want to do? Huh? What you got, Nikki? Pop, pop, pop. Okay? All right? Ready to win? Huh? What about this? Oh, through the elbow. Through the elbow. I think that's a foul. Nah. Life is not about no fairness. I told my son a long time ago, he said, oh, Daddy, that's not fair. If you waiting on it to be fair, if you waiting on life to be fair, you're going to be waiting a long time. It ain't fair. If you waiting on life to be fair, you're going to be waiting a long time. Okay? But sometimes you might hear something, you might come across something that may give you an edge. All right? Who else lose that? Key to your heart. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You may hear something that will give you an edge. Because life is undefeated. Life is a heavyweight champ. If you think I'm lying, you tell me I'm lying in the comments. You tell me I'm lying in the comments. I'm not saying that you can't win. All right? I'm not saying you can't win in life. But you know why life is is undefeated? Does anyone know why life is undefeated? All right, even if you're rich and you get all the money in the world and you have the best life, why is life still undefeated? Why is life still undefeated? Does anyone know why life has never lost a fight? All right, because it gets you in the end. You still got to die. No one gets out here alive. It's still going to kill you in the end. All right, you still lose in the end. All right. I'm just talking physical. I'm giving an example before we start talking about spiritual, about reincarnation stuff. I'm just giving you an example. All right. It still gets you in the end. It's going to get you in your health. Okay. Even if you get all the money in the world. All right. Steve Jobs, one of the richest, most talented men in the world, still died. Okay. Trying to hang on to a little bit more life. All right. Life is undefeated. All right. So get some wins while you're here. Get some wins while you're here. You know, that's what this is about. Getting a few wins while you're in the game. All right. You don't have to be beaten down. You don't have to be, abused. You don't have to be at the low totem. You need to understand where life is putting this energy of your defeat at. In your gut. Boom. That's your solar plex right there. Right there. Trauma right in your gut. All right. Whatever happened. Oh, gut shot. Trauma right here. Right here. Okay. So how do you get rid of that? All right? All right? Sometimes life give you a chop in your throat. Okay, Nicole. Sometimes life give you a chop in your throat. All right? Now you can't speak your truth. You know, sometimes when you look, I was getting back to my point of being children. You know, children come here with all their dreams, all their want to do, or they actually think they can fly. They come with, because they came directly from source. They understand that, oh my God, anything's possible. Anything's possible. And what happens? Life starts pounding on them. Pop, 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 pop. And then they grow up. Some of us don't get past that. Some of us don't get past that abuse. We don't get past those challenges, and we don't get past that trauma. All right? And now we're stuck with this energy. We're stuck with this energy. So how do we work towards clearing up this energy? Where's this energy at? Where's this failure at? Where's this resistance at? It's held in a chakra. Everything's energy. It's held in one of your chakras. Maybe your third eye is blocked, and you can't see the potential of things that you think of. People come to me and say, I had that idea, Baba. I had that idea. Okay. Just because someone else had the idea don't mean you can't not execute it. All right. There's Burger King, there's McDonald's, there's Five Guys. All of them sell burgers. All of them do really well. Why are you stopping because someone else had the idea? That just proves to you that the idea will work. But you already blocked. You're blocked. You're stopping yourself. So we're talking about unblocking your abundance and the power of the root chakra. And I'm offering tools to aid you in that journey. All right. I've been communicating on this platform and talking. And now I'm going to offer you some actual physicality. As I said before, if you're building a house, you need a hammer. All right. You need some way to stay focused. You need some way to unlock those negative energies. So as we went over the root chakra, I'm going to go over it really quickly of some of the blockages that are in that root chakra. Overcoming your limited beliefs. You have a limited belief that you cannot, believe me. I know you're going to say, no, I don't. No, I don't. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, because you're not doing it. You're not doing it. You don't believe you can do it. Or you will be doing it. All right? You talk yourself out of everything. All right? So that's unlimited belief. That's a blockage in the root chakra. You're not grounded. And sometimes grounded is, if you see somebody homeless and they have housing insecurity, it's hard to talk about being grounded. But it all goes back to you setting your attention. No matter what life has put you in, you have the capacity, the power to change your life. There's been many people who had housing insecurity and came out of those spaces. I have been one of those. They used to call it homeless back in the day. I guess they call it housing insecurity, or whatever they call it now, where you don't think you can find any place, and because you are positive and you set the intention, you get out of that position. So I'm saying, look, if you believe in crystals, red jasper is a powerful crystal, okay? Essential oil, frankincense, essential oil, okay? And a root chakra bracelet. Set those intentions, keeps you focused. All right, I offer this kit. It's inexpensive. Click on the link. The description's in the bio. This is a kit. I call it a targeted chakra kit. It's going to work specifically on the root chakra. All right. It's going to allow you to break up that energy in that root chakra. If you have something better, please tell me what it is. If you have something that works better than focusing on where that energy is blocked up as, then I would love to know that, because I've studied this, I've received downloads on this, and I've used this in my own life. I used this as my own journey to realize where my energy was stopping me from achieving my highest potential, my highest goal. Get out of here with that. What makes anyone think I want to co-host? You can tell people that haven't been on my live before. people, you can tell people who have never been on my live before, they think that this is something that we're discussing. I'm sharing information. I'm just sharing information. All I do is share information. All right. We're talking about unlocking abundance and the power of the root chakra in you achieving prosperity. There's a root chakra balancing kit. I call it a targeted. It works specifically for your root chakra. We're going to go to the other chakras. This is part of our whole talk that I've been doing. I laid the groundwork for the last 3 weeks, and now we're ready to move into the actual phase of how do we get to our highest potential? How do we achieve the things that we desire in life? How do we prosper? Do not believe that prosperity and abundance is not for you. There is a very spiritual reason why you need to prosper and why you need to be abundant. I'm going to break it down. It's a very short reason. You need the freedom and the time to work on your higher self. This is why prosperity and abundance in your life is important for you. Welcome, Kiefer. You need the freedom and the time to work on your higher self. You need the security in your space. You need to be able to travel. You need to be able to go to classes. You need to do things that are going to aid you in your journey to your higher self. But if you're stuck in struggle mode, if you're on a struggle bus, if you can't pay your bills, it's going to be hard for you to reach your higher self. Someone may tell you, if all that stuff is removed from you, then you have more time to focus on yourself. They're lying to you. If everything's removed from you, all you're going to do is try to spend more time trying to get it back. All you're going to be doing is working more time and hustling more to get yourself secure. So your prosperity and your abundance is directly related to your higher self. I hope that resonates with someone. Ain't no way in hell you're going to meditate in your stomach growling. Ain't no way in hell you're going to have any self-awareness if you're fighting for your life. If you're in places and energy where you have to struggle, there is no way in hell you're going to be thinking about turning the other cheek. So please believe you need to secure yourself, secure that bag. As the youngins like to say, secure that bag. Do they still say that? Secure that bag? All right. How is that done? It is done through you, but you have to be in a good place. Hey, G. Rowley. Welcome, G. Rowley. G. Rowley, take a note. Please note, I appreciate you guys' support, but I want you to get this information. More than anything, I want you to get this information. I want to see my starseed light workers. We're not Christians. We're not long suffering. We prospering beings, baby. We light. We are the light. Light needs power. You can't be the light without no power. So we are doing a transit on the 2nd. Is Jupiter sextile Charon. That is on the 2nd, this Saturday. Mercury enters Sagittarius. Please note that to my subs. We are going to be doing a transit. We use the transit to power ourselves. So welcome. All right. We use the transit to power ourselves. Okay. We need tools, people. We operate at probably 25, 30 hertz walking around. You just the power of a battery. You just get plugged in to whatever the system wants you to do. I'm trying to show you how to tap into some higher energy. I'm trying to show you, if you went to the gym, I'm trying to make you stronger. I was a personal trainer back in the day. May not look like it now, but I used to have some guns. The thing about personal training and bodybuilding, your body has a natural weight. It has a natural weight. And so when you stop training, like when I used to take the supplements and I used to train and I would swell up, if I missed one day, my body went back to its natural weight. Everyone has a natural equilibrium. You can change it, but most people have a natural equilibrium. And most of us trying to follow someone else's as opposed to accepting our natural equilibrium. Being fit, being healthy is important, but you have a natural body type. Okay? That's what exercise gives you, a natural body type. Well, let's go back to these tools. So when we do our sub lives, right? Just for my new subscribers, when we do our sub lives, we discuss affirmations and meditation focused on particular chakras. We focus on particular chakras. All right. If this was a TV station or it's chakra all day long. This is chakra all day long. This is like Rick and Morty when they turn in the channels. You ever seen that episode of Rick and Morty when they turn the channel? This is chakras all day long. All right. That's all we talk about here. All right. We talk about higher consciousness, chakra, raising our vibration, and how to get to those higher states. No one else is trying to tell you how to get to a higher state. People say, well, you go meditate. All right. Meditation is a long-term practice, and it actually removes you from the presence. Meditation raises you to it distracts you from the presence. So you're going to be straight, skinny, gaunt looking, but you're going to be a hell of a meditator. You can really meditate. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how you build on your energy and live in this reality. We need to accept that we are in this reality. It's important for us in this reality, and nothing is beyond you. I want you to get everything so you can get to your higher self. Get everything you want. Get it out the way. Get it out the way. All right? Get you a nice house. Get you some money in the bank. All right? Get you a nice car. All right? Get it out the way. All right? People say, well, money's the root of all evil. That's not what that says. It says the love of money. I want you to have so much in your life that you cannot do nothing but focus on your higher self. When you done it all, as Shorty Lowe said, done it all, you can move on to your higher self. The problem is that when you focus on just the material without the spiritual, you feed the ego. You feed the ego. So I'm trying to show you how to focus on the spiritual in alignment so you get to your higher self. Not just on the desire for things, but those desire for things to free you up. To free you up. So I'm offering a root chakra balancing kit. It's a targeted kit just for the root chakra. You're going to get red jasper. You're going to get a bracelet. And you're going to get frankincense oil. Do me a favor. Put that bracelet on. Rock with that bracelet. I have other bracelets on because we're doing a transit for my subscribers. But we're doing a transit. But the bracelet you're going to get is just going to be the red one. Put that red bracelet on. Put this frankincense oil on your root chakra at the base of your spine. Do this every day. Put this crystal in your pocket. This red jasper in your pocket. For my young, voluptuous women, you can put it in your chest and allow that energy to break up any trauma in that root chakra. Allow that energy to break up any trauma, any negativity in that root chakra. And as that energy starts to break up, right, you'll start feeling more grounded. You'll start feeling more secure. You'll start feeling more confident in yourself. We're going to go over it one more time. Building resilience. When you're out here and you're trying to achieve certain things, you're going to get some pushback. You think life is just going to fold over? You think people are just going to just fold over? Everything's just going to go your way? You think when you out here and you're working towards your goals and your dreams, please tap the screen, share the love, share the live. And you're trying to achieve things in your life. You think life is just going to let it? Yeah, here you go. Here you go. All right. It's not that there's not enough abundance. It's just that a lot of people act in scarcity and they think they got to have it all. There's everything that's enough for everyone's need, but not for everyone's greed. So a lot of people operate in scarcity and they think they got to take it all. They got to have it all. All right. And if you're trying to get some of it, they're going to be mad at you. But you need to be resilient. Resilient comes from a strong root chakra. Please tap the screen, share the love. Being resilient comes from a strong root chakra. If you don't believe in chakras, you don't believe in energy, if you don't have a concept of what I'm talking about and raising your vibration, raising your consciousness, you're not getting none of this. All this is not, it's not for you. It doesn't resonate for you. It's not for you. This is only for those that understand energy and they understand how low energy, low vibration can prevent them from achieving the things they desire in life. And they're looking for a way to move beyond that. That's who this is for. It's not for everybody. There may be some other way for you to get to your goal. I don't know what that is, but there may be some other way. This is for those who understand that there are energetic beings. You are an energy. You are an energetic being. That you operate as energetic being. Okay, Natty. Hold on 1 second. Is Nicole back here yet? Nicole, you still at a meeting? You are an energetic being. And everything is energy. And any experiences you have been through is energy. And sometimes negative energy gets locked in one of our chakras. We hold that energy there. Just like you can hold a memory. Say someone tells something to you funny. Say someone says something funny and you laugh. And then you think about it later and it makes you laugh again. What is it that made you laugh again? It was the energy of what was funny. Just like the energy of something sad can make you cry. It is the energy that's being held. So what do we do to break up that energy? We use crystals, essential oils. We can use meditations and affirmations. But I wanted to give people some tools that they can use without thinking too much about it. Without having to remember to meditate each day. A lot of us are not at that point. Without remembering how to do affirmations. Right? I wanted to develop something that you can just put on. I'm working on my root chakra today. Set the intention. Put the bracelet on. I'm working on my root chakra today. All right. Where's my jasper at? Where's my red jasper at? Let me throw my red jaspers in my pocket. Okay. Working on my root chakra today. Oh, let me put some of my frankincense oil. Let me put it on my spine. All right. I'm working on my root chakra today. To break up that energy of being insecure, unstable. That's what these tools are for. The kit is in the description, the link. Hit on the link tree. You'll see it in the store. A mini, we call it a targeted chakra kit. I offer the mini chakra kits, but this is a targeted chakra kit. You can also, if you are sub to my new subscribers, someone came in and subscribed, grab these bracelets. Grab the bracelets. You're going to get 7 bracelets. They are important to all my subscribers. You need these bracelets because we used to wear the colors and then now we just focus on the bracelets. So whatever the transit report tells me of what we're working on, I'll let you know, and then we'll be wearing those bracelets. We wear the bracelets to the next transit. All right. This is a whole process of getting to our higher self, getting to balancing our chakras. This is how we do the work. This is the work. I get people that call me all the time about situations, and I'm asking, "Are you doing the work?" There's no more of that. We passed that point. All right. There's no need to keep talking about something and you're not actually doing the work. You like talking about getting in shape, but you ain't dieting and you're not going to a gym, but you keep talking about getting in shape. So I got to download. Divine Source said, make it as simple as possible. Because this is only the beginning. Once you start doing this, it's going to start unlocking more things for you. Once you start doing this, I've counseled people and people say they receive a lot. I can counsel the hell out of you. I can tap in. I can read you. I can give you some guidance. I don't know what that means. APTTMH. I don't know what that means. All right. But it doesn't help people. It doesn't help them because they come back to me later with the same issues, the same problems. So I'm asking you to do the work. Be careful, pretty butterfly. Be careful. Be careful. We like to be very specific here about divine source. Be careful. So this is about doing the work. If you find your strength in other things, hey, I respect you in your journey. I respect you in your journey. Okay? If you find your power in other things, I respect your journey. What I want to share with you is what I feel works for me. And you have to decide if it works for you. Do you hold energy in certain chakras? Are you unstable or unsecure? It's your root chakra. Let's hit another point. I mentioned earlier, and I'm going to mention again to those that are new, that I have 2 trees in my yard, planted at the same time. One tree is beautiful. I mean, I love that tree. I don't know what it is, a maple. It's really beautiful. Okay. And I have another tree, I think it's a maple too, and it's horrible looking. I don't know what's going on with this tree. Well, I do know what's going on with it, but it is a horrible looking tree. The branches are not full. The leaves look sick. It spends the whole summer struggling. Not better can you. I don't know what that means. You guys have to give me some context. You got to understand, I do not know what that means. But if this is not the live for you, if it doesn't make any sense, we're not going to tolerate energy that doesn't align. So, you make that decision for yourself. The problem with each tree is one is tapped into, has a good root system. One has a very good root system. I don't know what it tapped into, but it has a good root system. The second tree doesn't have a good root system. It's suffering because it doesn't have a good root system. As you unlock your abundance, as you reach your heights, I went through the whole speech of why it's important. Please tap screen share live. Why it's important for you to unlock your abundance towards your higher growth, towards your spiritual growth. Why it's important. Do not fall for that crap that you don't have to have things in this world. There's a way to achieve success and still be spiritual. There's a way to be happy and prosperous and abundant, because that's really your natural state. If you really want to know, abundance and prosperity is your natural state. If you model yourself off the universe and off divine source, you see it operates in abundance. There's not one star. There's not one blade of grass. There's not one sand. It's always abundant. The universe always operates in abundance. So you lacking is really out of alignment with the universe. You struggling is out of alignment because the universe operates in abundance. So if you don't have, you are really out of alignment. And what's causing you to be out of alignment? Some trauma, some blockage that's preventing you from being in alignment to your true highest self. Please tap screen, show the love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So try the kit. Try to work on that root chakra. There's a lot of ways you can work on your root chakra. You can wear red all day. You can listen to the frequency. You can do affirmations. The root chakra is I am. I don't know I can't repeat the Sanskrit version of it, but it translates to I am. I am. There's a lot of ways you can work on that root chakra to clear up that trauma, to break up that blockage. The way I want to offer you is through a targeted kit that consists of a bracelet, essential oil, and a crystal. To unlock, and the link is in the description, tap into it, to give you a way, thank you for the gift, to give you a way to focus on working on that root chakra. Very simple. It is very simple. Pop the bracelet on, wear the bracelet. The bracelet is about setting the intention of bringing the energy into your physical being. The crystal. We know the power of crystals. If you don't know the power of crystals, you're probably in the wrong life. If you don't believe in the power of crystals, if you don't understand the power of crystals, a lot of people are wearing crystals. They don't understand crystals are a tool to help you in your journey. They filter energy. They strengthen energy. Red jasper specifically, I want to make sure I got my notes right, is for stability and empowerment. Throw this red jasper in you, on your pocket. Put this frankincense oil on your root chakra and start your day. And watch how you feel stable and secure and confident in your journey. Watch how it starts to break up that negativity that's making you feel insecure, that's keeping you unbalanced, that's not allowing you to connect to your root system, to divine source. Like I said, there's a lot of ways you can do it. You can wear red. You can listen to certain frequencies. You can say affirmations. But to me, the easiest way, the way that is the easiest to remember that you can do as a practice. Practices are important in our spiritual journey. Things that we reiterate is the bracelets, the essential oils, and the crystals. Those are very easy things to remember to do as you work on your root chakra. Now, if you are part of our subscription and we have a transit coming up this Saturday, this is why you see me wearing multiple bracelets, because we're focused, according to the report, we are focused on the solar plex and the heart and the root. So we do affirmations in the subs, meditations based on colors and different chakras that allow us to raise our vibration. That's what we do in our subgroup. If you're not a subscriber, Divine Rising, if you're not a subscriber, that's what we do in our subgroup. To all my subscribers, I recommend that you get all the bracelets so that you know which ones we're rocking with on a particular transit. We have transits maybe 1 or 2 a week, It's been a period of time where, there's a big gap right now, but we have transit usually 1 or 2 a week. And so we focus on different chakras based on the colors. If you want to connect to your spirit team, be they extraterrestrials, ancestors, ascended masters, whichever way that you receive your spirit team, this bracelet, the color magenta, is a reminder, is an intention setter to do that. Working with magenta allows you, can you see that? That's magenta. Allows you to connect to your spirit team by tapping into this. This is a 0-point chakra at the base of your skull. That is the voice of God that allows you to connect to your higher spiritual team. If you need that one, send me a DM. I want to do a discussion with you first before you go with that one, before you do that work. Send me a DM and we'll talk about your star seed and your spirit team. But right now, we're talking about unlocking your abundance and the power of the root chakra in your prosperity, and how being blocked or insecure can prevent your. I don't work with the principles of Matt. I do not work with the principles of Matt. That is not my field. That is not my lane. And I thought you would know that, Kiefer. That is not my lane. A lot of times, let me just say it like this, and I kind of reiterated this. I'm going to say it again. I used to be very humany. When I say humany, I used to be all about my physicality, my color, my sex. That used to be my space that I was in. Okay. As I started to journey in my spiritual journey, as I started to walk my spiritual path, I realized I was more spirit than I was human. It is a part of your journey. As you raise your vibration, as you move along your journey, you start to realize that you are more spirit than you are human. I know this looks real, and I know this world wants to keep you focused on whether you're a man or woman, black or white, big or little, fat or short. You have been all those things. So why would you stick to one? I had an experience doing a session where I saw myself for a split second. I knew it was me, and I saw myself as a little white girl. Listen to what I'm telling you. I knew it was me. I was looking in a mirror, and I saw myself as a little white girl. I think I was shown that as part of my journey to realize that I've been many things as my spiritual journey. I've been many things. So why would I stick to just being what you see now? If you only see what you see now, then there's a lot more work for you to do in your spiritual journey. Think of it like this. Oneness is the ocean. If that is your journey, Kiefer, that is your journey. If that is your journey, that's your journey. All right, that's not my journey. That is not my journey. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm buffering. Let me say this in closing. Think of oneness as the universe. Think of oneness as the universe. Am I buffering? Hold on 1 second. Let's see this. I'm sorry, pretty butterfly. I had to check to see if my system was still connected because you said I was buffering. And let me just say this in closing really quick. Think of the universe as source as the ocean. Think of us as the ocean. Okay? If you take a glass and you dip it into the water, right? And you look at that glass, there's still ocean in the glass. It's just in a glass now. It's just in a glass. Be it a big glass, little glass, fat glass, clear glass, dark glass, black glass, green glass. It's still ocean in the glass. And when you pour it back out, it's indistinguishable from the ocean. We are spiritual beings. We get caught up in culture, we get caught up in race, we get caught up in a lot of things. And I understand this world focuses on those things, but focus on your higher self, that we are all one with Source. I know they try to curtail it. You go to Christian belief systems or any belief system, and they try to fit the general idea of us being one into whatever principles and ideals they want to share that is based on cultural beliefs. Source is not a culture. One, divine source is not a person. It's not a color. It is all. All and nothing. All right. Grab you a kit. We were talking about the unlocking the balance, the power of the root chakra prosperity. You're probably not going to get what I'm trying to put down until you start to break up those blockages. Whatever you're holding in a certain trauma is how you're perceiving the world, is how you're receiving the world. It's probably due to some trauma. Being a black man in America, I know a lot about trauma. But you have to break up those traumas so you can reach your higher self. And this kit will aid you in that. It may not be for everyone, but for those that want to see a higher self, you have to get past what those blockages are. And we do that by working with our chakras. That's what this page is about. That's what we do here. All right. I don't know what they do elsewhere, but this is what we do here. And that's what we're going to keep doing. It's talking about chakras, raising your vibration and getting you to a higher state of consciousness. Okay. I will be back on tomorrow. I appreciate everyone that participated, that added something of value to our content. We're going to always start with our prayer and then our affirmation, and we'll go into our talk. Tomorrow, we'll be talking about another chakra and how you can break that up and reach your highest consciousness, your higher self. I want to wish everyone love and light in their journey. Mind my mind, mind my mouth, and mind my heart. Love and light.